Hey y'all. I'm trying something different today. I normally record on my phone, but my phone is about to die and I did not bring my charger, so I'm gonna try to record on my laptop. And I apologize for the quality not being as good, but it should be about the same, I hope. I hope y'all are doing well. I hope you're staying warm wherever you are. We got through the winter storm here in Texas. It's still cold. I thought by now it'd be warmer. It's been like drizzling on and off today, but it's been very, very light. Like the rain's been super light. And it didn't bring in as much heat as I thought it would today. So, I don't even know where to begin. I have a lot of messages, but the thing about me is I don't hop on camera like as soon as I get the message. So then, I always question like, does it still resonate in the time being? I forgot my jacket at home. Well, I didn't bring it, so I'm using this blanket. So get cozy, get comfy with me, wherever y'all are, and yeah. So the energy's been all over the place. It's been crazy. Like, I'm looking right here, and my sister has some incense, so I hope she doesn't mind that I'm gonna burn one. The energy's been crazy. Last week, I feel like the energy last week was crashing out. Like, you had a lot of people crashing out. It was very angry energy. I could barely sleep. Like, I was waking up at random parts of the night. My ears were ringing. My ears were super hot, which is very unlikely of me. Like, that's not normal for me where my ears are super hot. And usually to me, whenever my ears are burning, I feel like that's people talking behind your back that you don't know about. So people could be very heated in the background and talking their talk. I've just been getting a lot of unexpected fire, like from people that I would not think in a million years would give any F's about me, but people are starting to reveal their true colors. Like, it's more than one person. Like, I'm getting hit by all sides of people that I'm like, what? Like, why do you even care? I'm trying to find something to put this incense in. So I'm at my sister's house right now again because I'm cat sitting again. So, yeah, this is not my room. This is her space. But, so I'm like trying to figure out as I go because that's what happens when you're functioning in someone else's space. I don't know where to put this incense. Oh, and now I got a phone call. Hold up, I'm gonna pause the video real quick. Sorry, my mom called. There's like a stray dog outside, and I heard barking, but I wasn't sure where it was coming from. And I thought it was my sister's dog, but I was like, my sister's dog doesn't really bark, so I figured it was a stray dog, but when I was looking out the window, I didn't see anything, so I don't know. again, it's just this strange energy, like, as I burn myself. It's strange, unexpected energy. Like, why is there a stray dog in the yard right now? So take that message however it resonates with you. If it doesn't resonate, let it be. I am making a makeshift incense holder right now, so bear with me. I just miss the smell of incense. But yeah, it's been this strange energy, like people that I don't expect to even care about what's going on in my life, or I don't know. It's like background characters in my life that I'm like, okay, like I know they're in my life, but they're not a part of my main circle, if that makes sense. So maybe you can resonate with that. Like maybe people that aren't in your main circle are getting on you right now. Just unexpectedly, that I don't know. There's been a lot going on. That's one of my messages. Another one of my messages is I've been seeing the number 55 a lot. I saw 55 yesterday, and today I saw 55 again. So I want to look up what that means, because I'm not familiar with that angel number. Give me 1 minute. I hope y'all can hear me. I don't know how the audio on here is like, but we'll see. Angel number 55 is said to represent change, growth, and spiritual awakening. It can indicate that you are on the right path and that positive changes are coming. So that's cool. I knew like 555 is like big changes, but that's awesome. I do feel like my spiritual powers are growing. Like I said, I've never experienced that before where like I've had my ears burned before when people were talking about me, but to the point where like I was waking up multiple times throughout the night. That's kind of weird. So you could be experiencing like a growth in your spiritual powers if you practice anything. Your intuition could be growing, or I don't know, take it how it resonates. Everybody's strengths and powers are different. For me it was my ears were burning really bad. Like they were on fire to the point where I woke up 3 different times throughout the night. And aside from that, my piercing in my ear fell out while I was sleeping, and that never happens. And I've had this piercing. I don't know if y'all can see this on camera. I've had my helix pierced since it's been at least 7 years. I want to say I've had this pierced, and usually it was like the original bar in there, the industrial bar in there. It fell out. It fell out while I was sleeping. And it took me a whole day to even realize that it had fallen out. Like I went to work and everything, and then it wasn't until I came home that I realized it was gone. But I was like, man, my ears hurt so bad. Like, so I was touching my ear, and then I realized that it had fallen out while I was asleep or overnight after I kept waking up on and on and on. So yeah, message is you could be going through a lot of change right now. You could be going through a lot of spiritual growth. Your powers could be enhancing at the moment. my ears have been ringing as well, which is something I've gone through before. But yeah, okay. I'm not gonna keep going into that. Just know that, yeah, my powers are advancing, so maybe you're going through that too, which is pretty cool. I guess it depends on what it is. Like, as a channeler myself, it just really depends. For example, like, should I share this? I guess I should. So I brought up the ears ringing thing because sometimes my ears ring whenever Spirit wants me to deliver a message to someone. But my occupation is in education, so it was with a student of mine. Spirit wanted me to deliver a message to a student, and I was like, this isn't the time or place. Like, I'll hear it in my head, and I'm like, okay. But I'm like, okay, it's not the time or place, but now I know, like, a certain student has angels watching over them and wants, like, me to deliver messages. So that was interesting to go through while I was at work. Another thing was people could be trying to trauma bond with you at this moment. Um, Darkness is attracted to light, just like moths are attracted to flames. And people can see the light in you, and that's wonderful. But just be careful with your surroundings and certain conversations that you're having with people. Um, I also had someone trying to trauma bond with me, and it was interesting because I had just met the person, so I was like, wow, like they feel that comfortable to open up with me about their trauma right on the spot, or is it because they're just going through it, so they just need to get it off their shoulder or something? I have no idea, but be careful of the energy that you're bringing home. Be careful of the energy that is surrounding you, because it can attach itself to you if you're not careful. So make sure you're cleansing yourself when you can. What other messages? Something else that I've been seeing, super random, but Nosferatu. I don't know how that ties into messages for you, but I've been seeing Nosferatu a lot lately. So maybe he could be a symbol for y'all for something. With me, I just really like vampire things. I've always liked vampires since I was younger. I was really into Twilight. I was a Twilight fan. As cheesy as it is nowadays, back in the day, it was really popular and I was really into Twilight. I even have some Twilight memorabilia. So Nosferatu reminds me of a lot of other things too. I'm laughing because I was just thinking of SpongeBob, but however Nosferatu ties into a message for you, take it how it resonates. But because I've been seeing him, I wanted to pull out the vampire deck because it's been a while since I've used this baby, and this baby can be harsh. This was my very first deck ever. It is very blunt and goes straight to it. Even if you don't want to hear messages, sometimes it'll deliver messages for you. So, yeah, before we start this reading, please bless this message. As I call upon my angels, ancestors, and guides to join us for this reading. Please continue to guide me and my collective. And thank you for watching over us and blessing us every day and doing so every day. So, I don't even know what to say. The energy has been so wild. And it's like, I want to talk about things, but I'm also like, there are just certain things that I don't want to share. Like, certain things and people shouldn't get. Oh, that's another message I was gonna say. Certain people and things shouldn't get any limelight. I feel like some of the people that have been trying it with me are literally just doing it for clout because they feel like it can get them like a couple minutes of fame if they have beef with you. Like, even if it's small beef, even if it's big beef, they don't care. Like, they're just trying to get some attention. And I don't know how I feel about that. Because a couple months ago, or not even a couple months ago, like recently, I was on camera very upset and telling y'all about the situations that I've been going through. So I've been very open about my situation lately with legalities. So it's like people are seeing that and they're like, oh, well, maybe if we start trouble with her, then she'll pop off on camera again. But I'm not going to do that every single time. Like, for the most part, I try to remain grounded at all times, and sometimes I do feel like popping off on camera, but that's not going to be every single time. Not everything that's bothering me is going to get attention, y'all. Like, so if you're one of those people trying to get clout off of me right now, like, I don't know. I don't even know what to say about that. Well, all these cards are in reverse, but why? I'm gonna pull some more cards before I start showing y'all. It's been a while since I've done like an actual tarot reading. Wow. Whoa, way too many cards. Yeah, the energy's been really fiery. Like, I almost knocked over this incense. And I burned myself at the beginning of this reading. And last night, me and my husband were burning a fire, and we also burned a fire this morning. But my husband's flashlight flew into the fire barrel and almost freaking exploded in there. But luckily he got it out in time. But yeah, that's just been the energy. It's been very fiery. It's been like very angry. It's been very impulsive. People aren't thinking before they're doing things. It's kind of a reaction energy. I don't know if I should keep pulling cards or not, or let me just read to y'all what I have in front of me right now. So most of the cards are in reverse. Then there's one card that's not in reverse. And let me look up what the meaning of this is real quick. Okay, yeah. That's what I thought it was. Okay, So, people are the one that the one card that is not in reverse is the Ten of Swords. People are feeling defeated. People are feeling like this is the end to a situation, the end all be all. There's literally a corpse at the bottom of this card, and there's 10 swords, and one of them stabbing it in the chest. So they could feel betrayed, they could feel heartache because it's like the heart area that's being stabbed. People are hurt. People are hurting, and sometimes it could be people that you're not even expecting. Like, I knew that a handful of people around me are upset with me, more than a handful actually, but now it's being revealed to me that even more people are upset with me, and I'm like, I can hear my husband's music, so I can hear my husband's music. I'm not at home right now, but I'm near my home and I can hear his music. So so random. What was I saying? That distracted me. I love how even when I'm not with my husband, there are pieces of my husband around me, and there's always reminders of my husband, even when I'm not with him. And I love that. I can hear his music from here. It just gives me good flashbacks. Anyways, but yeah, people that you weren't expecting to be hurt are hurting, and they're starting to reveal themselves, and that could be shocking to you. But people are starting to feel like this is the end. Like, I feel like people were waiting for this to come to an end. Like, at first it was like, ha ha ha, like, okay, they're in a relationship, but maybe I'll get this person back. And it's like time is moving on, and then the laughter is kind of like, okay, haha, but they're coming back, right? They're coming back, right? And then now it's like, okay, it's not funny anymore. Like, I'm gonna need this person to come back right now. Like, yeah. So I'm gonna take a look at the cards that are facing in reverse. Just know that you are being protected by spirit. And people are feeling hurt. Because you could be really healthy right now. They're looking at you like, this person looks the healthiest I've seen them in years. You could be looking younger, you could be glowing, you could have changed something in your health routine. And it's working out. So keep doing what you've been doing and keep loving on yourself and taking care of yourself. Because people are seeing your hard work paying off, not only in health, but also in wealth. So this is my health card. This is the Ace of Garlic Flowers. So your health is thriving, but not only is your health thriving, but so is your wealth. This could be money that you're bringing in through creative ways, creativity, extra income, side hustles. And let me look up what this card looks. This card means I usually have the meaning of the card in my head, but this one always throws me off because um it's based off of vampire stuff, so some of the symbolism is changed to fit vampires, and um the meanings are a little different, so okay. So the card that I just looked up was the Three of Holy Water. It says it represents creative growth, potential, and expansion. So I was talking about that earlier. You could be going through a lot of changes, and those changes could be in the form of growth. For me personally, um, I'm already advancing in my career, and it's only been 4 months, maybe 5, that I've been working there. Pardon me, I'm gonna shut these blinds because it's starting to get dark, and I feel like people can see me. I'm just tired of people being nosy. Like, no matter where I go. Anyways, sidetracking. So you could be going through changes in your career, in your life, like I said, your health routine, just changes everywhere, but it's all benefiting you in some type of way. You're doing an amazing job, you're on the right path. So keep doing what you've been doing and ignore the haters, as hard as it can be sometimes. And as nasty as the energy can get sometimes, keep doing your thing. Stay afloat. Keep loving on you, and that love will perspire onto others as you live your life the way it's meant to be lived. And like I said, you could be protected right now by spirit. This is Van Helsing. He's got his little is it a crucifix? What are those called? um so health is good, money is good, you're growing, that's amazing, and you're being protected by spirit. You are so blessed. You are so blessed. Your whole world could be turning around. You could be doing a complete 360. Your life could be going through a complete 360. I know mine definitely has. Like I said, I literally used to be a drug addict. I used to stay at home all day, every day, and smoke and be in my room, and I'd be a potato, and it'd be like that year round, 365. And I did that up until the point where I literally drove myself insane, because you can only do that for so long until you're like, why am I alive then if I'm sitting here making myself idle? Like, I might as well be a statue, or I don't know. Sometimes life can be really dark, and I got tired of living my life that way. I was like, if I'm alive, I need to be living, and I need to make some changes so that I can live. And I had to ask myself the tough questions of what would my life look like if things were working out for me, and telling myself that things are always working out for me, no matter what it seems like at any given point or time of my life. And yeah, eventually it all works out. You do the hard work, you put in the hard work, and you turn your life around. And that's exactly what happened. I went from being self-employed, hustling every day, doing DoorDash and Uber, to realizing that, yeah, I enjoyed being an entrepreneur and self-employment, but I had to be realistic with myself and think long term. And I was like, this is not good for my health. This is not good for my body. And it's putting a number on my car, and I couldn't afford that lifestyle anymore. So I had to make a change. I was like, as much as I would love to remain self-employed, I deserve better. And my family was telling me that I deserved better and that I needed more stability in my life. And I wanted more stability in my life. And so I made the changes that I needed to make. And now we're here. I'm now employed by the school district, which I never thought in a million years would ever happen. I feel like that was definitely a fantasy, like in the very back of my head. But I never, ever, ever past me. If you told past me, the drug addict me, the pothead me, that one day I would be working for the school district, I would have looked at you and would have been like, you're freaking lying. Like, there is no way. But it's possible. You can turn your life around at any moment, and it's up to you. Every single day you wake up, you have a choice to make. Everything you do throughout the day, you have a choice to make. Whether that's food you're putting in your body, whether that's a drink you're putting into your body, whether it's substances that you're putting into your body, you always have a choice. And so I want you to ask yourself, what choice are you going to make today? I can't tell if those are gunshots or if those are nail guns in the background, but somebody's popping off. And again, there's this weird lingering energy of people being bothered that you're trying to turn your life around, that you're improving your life, that you are doing the 360 and you are putting in the hard work to make those changes, because there are people who know the past version of you, the pothead you, the fill in the blank you, who would never believe that you would be in this position that you are today. They never thought in a million years that you would make it to where you are today. And you're only going to continue to grow if you keep putting in the hard work. And they're so bothered about it. You are literally glowing. You are seductive. You are beautiful. You are radiant. Keep shining. Keep putting in the hard work. Keep doing what makes you feel good, because it's working. I had a student the other day. I like to greet my students at the door while they're walking into the classroom. I had a student the other day who looked at me and was like, "You're my substitute?" And I was like, "Yes, hello, how are you?" And then I was like, "You are welcome to go into the classroom. You can go have a seat if you want." And he just kind of stood by the doorway and looked at me and was like, "You look so young." And they could not believe that I was old enough to be teaching. They were like, "You look so young." Like, and they were impressed. They were like, "You're my substitute. That's cool." And they went to go sit down, and I was like, I don't know how to feel about that. Like, is that a compliment? I was like, is that a good thing? Is that a bad thing? But it was more of just an observation, like, hey, my teacher's really young. She worked hard to get to where she is. She is my teacher for today, and that's pretty cool. Like, maybe I could be a young teacher or something. So that was interesting. I just wonder what the student took away from that, like, trying to put myself in their shoes. Because I don't feel like I've had, like, super young teachers. I'm not super young, like, I'm approaching my 30s, but I guess you could say, I'm not in my younger 20s anymore, but I almost began teaching in my younger 20s. I waited till I was in my older 20s, but I'm still in my 20s. That's still pretty young, I guess. But yeah, it was just interesting to see my student react that way. Whoa, I didn't even shuffle yet. People could be lusting after you. Like I said, you're very seductive. Even if you don't feel like you are, there is an energy to you that is seductive. And people are bloodthirsty. This is like a vampire watching somebody sleep. Not a vampire, a bat watching somebody sleep, and the bat is like, I want to suck your blood. Just watching her sleep with her off the shoulder gown. And in the background, you might not know it, but people could be arguing over y'all. Like I said, I've been experiencing the strangest arguments lately, like from people that I'm not even expecting to have any problems with me. But they've all been slowly revealing themselves one by one, and it's just kind of disappointing. But I'm just like, okay, noted. It's in here now. I'm not gonna fight fire with fire. I've done that in the past. I'm tired of the drama. But if you want to sit there and fight with yourself, I'm gonna let you do that. I'm sorry that you're hurting over my growth. But why don't you go work on yourself? I'm working on my personal growth. Why don't you do that yourself? Like, why be bothered about somebody else? That's such a complete waste of energy. Wow. I got double confirmation. People could be upset that you're in a very serious relationship. You don't have to necessarily be married on paper, but you could be saying, like, oh, this is my wife, this is my husband, and that bothers people. People don't like the fact that you're claiming that you're married, or that you're in a very deep relationship. Both of these cards are marriage cards. She's sharing blood, they're sharing blood. A double whammy. 2 marriage cards. So you could be getting married soon, or you could already be claiming that you're married. And this is bothering people. People don't like that. They don't want you claiming that you're already off of the market. What? How are you already off the market? You're still so young. You're beautiful. You're sexy. They want you, but they can't have you, and that's bothering them. Excuse me, confirmation burp. And the Knight of Garlic Flowers came out. Night energy. I am so tired of night energy. It's very fast energy. This could be a earth sign. It doesn't have to be. Okay, this person could be trying to move on quickly for their own well-being. Whoever this earth sign is, it doesn't have to be an earth sign. This person could have brunette hair, doesn't have to be, and it doesn't necessarily have to be a male. It could be just like masculine energy. This is a younger person who is very handsome, dresses well, but they're trying to move on very quickly. Like, why is the sailboat sailing at nighttime? Shouldn't you be sailing throughout the day? But they're trying to move on throughout the darkness. for their own health. This could be mental health, this could be physical health. Maybe somebody was feeling sick and so now they're trying to move on. But the way that they're trying to move on is very quick. Like, take your time. If you're trying to heal from something, don't rush yourself. Take the time that you need in order to get through it. Like, it doesn't have to be overnight. Rome wasn't built in a day. Take your time. Okay. So this person could be traveling, or you could be traveling soon. They could be a Cancer sign, or you can be in Cancer sign. My nose is getting stuffy and it's getting harder to talk, so if my speech is weird, it's because it's cold in here and I don't have my jacket. I have the heater on, but it's like over there. So I just feel like I'm in the cold, so maybe someone's feeling left out. That was feeling left out in the cold is trying to move on. And the way that they're trying to move on is by traveling. But they're putting on this is the traveling card. It's the wagon. I didn't show it to y'all. One of these days I'm gonna have to get a fancier setup for y'all to where you can actually see my readings. But as of right now, this is what we got. So I was saying that they're putting on an act. This is like the Magician card. Magicians have very sneaky energy. Sometimes you can see what they're doing, and most of the times you can't unless they reveal their tricks. This could be like a trickster energy who's very manipulative, knows how to get their way around things. So it's almost like maybe they're trying to fool someone else, or they could be trying to fool themselves that they're getting over it. But it's like I said, it's too quick. Like, you need to take your time to heal and work through the emotions that you're feeling. Just saying that you're over something or claiming that you're over something before you're ready can be just as dangerous than actually putting in the work to get through something or feel something that you've been suppressing. So things could be coming out to light, or like I said, this morning me and my husband made a fire. I was burning a bunch of trash, and to me that felt very cleansing because I was cleaning my space and making more room for things, and like, what fires do. So you could be cleaning your space, you could be setting things ablaze yourself, metaphorically or physically, or things are coming to light. Like I said, so many things have been coming to light to me recently that I was so not expecting. Very unexpected from people that I would never, ever have guessed would have been upset. But everybody's starting to show the truth, so it's just been kind of like, okay, noted. Are there any other messages? I think that might be it from the vampire deck. But I wonder how the dog ties into this message. Like, there's been dogs barking in the background. I don't know if it's picking up on camera, but oh, wow. Okay, as I said that, the Madman card came out. So dogs could be, this card always freaks me the F out. The energy is so strong and it's scary. Like, hey, look at his face. Ugh. Every time I pull him out, he always freaks me the F out. I'm gonna hide him. So like I said, they're putting on a front. They could be putting on a front. That they're over it, but the craziness is starting to show. Like, and I don't know why my throat chakra is acting up right now. Somebody might not want me to talk about this. So I was asking why what does the dog energy have to do with this, and then the madman came out. So I don't know what dogs symbolize for you. To me, dogs are very loyal companions. They could be the man's best friend. They're there to help you with tasks. They're there to guide you and protect you and keep you on your feet. They have a lot of energy, and if you need help, like if you have depression, you need to get out of bed, they can help you with your routine. They make sure that you're up on your feet because you got to take them out at certain times to use the restroom, and you got to walk them and the whole 9 yards. But when it comes to a stray dog, because earlier I said that my mom called me and she was talking about how there was a stray dog in the yard. Well, I don't know if I said that to y'all, but she called me and she was like, because I thought my sister's dog was in the yard and I heard barking. But when I looked out the window, I couldn't see a dog. So I was wondering where it was at, but I knew it was around me. So, message. Like I said, it's very unexpected energy because this is coming from people that you're not even like aware would be bothered or could be bothered that are around you. So it's like stray dog energy where it's like I knew the dog was on the land, but I couldn't see the dog through the window. So people could be like lurking in the shadows. They could be like trying to hide the fact that they're watching you, but everything is coming to light. And with the trickster energy, people are putting on a front. They're trying to make it seem like, oh, this doesn't bother me. I'm over this person. I'm completely healed, blah, 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 blah. But then the crazy energy shows, and you can't really hide this kind of energy. It shows. People see it on your face. People see it in your body language. People see it in the way you talk. When people were approaching me, people that I wasn't expecting to, like I said, it's been more than one. It's been very verbal. Verbal attacks, and these same people try to make it seem like they're not bothered. Like, I don't know how to do this without exposing people, so I'm trying to think. And now the rain's starting to pick up. So just know, like I said at the beginning of this reading, like there's just this crazy lingering energy of like madness, but know that you're protected. I know that no matter what happens, the energy is going to clear with time, because right now it's starting to rain a little bit harder. Like I said, it's been sprinkling today, but I can hear the rain picking up a little bit right now. So regardless of what happens, just cleanse your energy, cleanse yourself, cleanse your space. Meditating, listening to meditation music has been helping me especially when I feel like I'm manic, because when people pop off on you and you're not expecting it, it kind of drives you crazy. Like, how do I even respond to that? And as I'm saying that, the Mina card came out. This is a very spiritual, esoteric, meditative card. Look within yourself, use your intuition, and follow that light. Do not feed into their darkness. Do not respond out of reaction. Do not react to their reaction. They are reacting. They are reacting. But you do not need to react back. You do not have to react back. I could have popped off on these people that attacked me verbally, but I keep telling myself, don't fight fire with fire. What is that going to do other than cause a bigger argument than it already is? So I let people pop off on me this past week, and I just kind of dealt with it in a different way than I normally would. I didn't come on camera. I didn't come talk about it. I mean, I'm on camera talking about it right now, but I didn't do it in a reactive way like I did last time with my legal stuff that was going on. Because I don't want these people to have a limelight in my platform. And it's not about clout. Like, I don't even think that I'm that big or popping right now, so that's not even what I'm trying to make it out to be. But it's just like, take the time to look within yourself, to think about the situation and reflect on it before you give a reactive response to what is going on. But if other people are having a reaction to you, that's not something you can control. But you can take it with a grain of salt and observe and put it in your noggin. And like I said, it's up here. It's all up here. I see it, I hear it, but I don't have to react to it. But I'm aware now. So thank you for revealing yourself and revealing your hand to me, because I wouldn't have known otherwise that you felt that way, or that you looked at me that way, or that you care so much about my life or my relationship. Like, what the heck? It's just very unexpected. But always use your intuition, trust your guts, and just try not to overreact or to react back to people overreacting to you. If that makes sense. I think that makes sense. I think that's it. The healing card. It didn't fall out, but it stuck out. And continue to heal. Continue to feed yourself good food. Continue to drink the drinks that make you feel good. Continue to indulge in self-care. Continue to do whatever makes you feel good. Keep growing. Keep glowing. I see you. People see you. You are shining like the moon in the sky. You are shining like the stars in the sky. And it's working. Don't you feel good? I feel good. It's been, the last time I was on camera, I was talking about how I hadn't drank water in a while, how I was so dehydrated, and that I was drinking back-to-back cups of coffee and caffeine and soda, and I knew it was bad for me, and that I was like advising that we needed to drink more water. Since then, I've stopped drinking coffee. I maybe have 1 cup of coffee, and that's to treat myself on the weekends only. And that's even if I'm in the mood to drink coffee. I switched over to tea as of lately, and it's been really good. I didn't know that tea hydrates you. Like, what? I also didn't know that milk hydrates you. So if you don't like to just drink straight water, you can drink tea, you can drink milk. I've been making tea and I've been putting sugar in it and coffee creamer, which is, it sounds like a strange combo, but it tastes like milk tea. Every single cup that I make tastes like milk tea, and I buy different flavors of tea. Um, so they kind of like taste different, and then you can like change your coffee creamers and get like different flavors, and it's just fun. Like, I feel like I've been in my own little boba shop. I haven't been putting boba in it, but it's nice to live a fantasy. I'm like a little barista at home, but um I still haven't been drinking a whole lot of water. But my tea is made out of water, so I guess in a way I've been consuming water. But I do have a bottle of water with me today, and I drank a bottle of water yesterday. So, like I said, I just feel a lot more hydrated than I did the last time I was on camera with y'all. So that is a step up. Let me take a sip. Y'all take a sip if you have a drink with you. I've also been drinking a lot of grape juice, prune juice, grape juice, whatever. That's been cleaning out my system, so I just feel really good. My gut feels good. I feel healthier than I was before. Oh my gosh, it's already almost 6:30. Well, this reading is already almost at an hour. I feel like we got a big chunk of the messages that I needed from this deck. Okay. So I feel like whoever that earth sign was, whoever had that night energy, yeah, they just feel like they're set ablaze. Like, maybe, like I said, it's that defeat energy, like confirmation. They feel they're accepting defeat, is what I'm hearing. They are finally accepting defeat. They are trying to not be in denial anymore, but at times they are in denial, and that's kind of where that crazy manic madman energy comes back out, because you are so beautiful and you're so protected. That sometimes it just hurts. It's hard to get over. Like, you're so beautiful, you're so divine. How are they gonna find anybody else that is anywhere near your energy, is anything like you? How do you find another divine like being like you? That's something that's hard to get over. But they're going to try, and maybe part of that process is lying to themselves and telling themselves that they're okay when they're not. And we've all been there, so but it's really just up to you and your journey. And sorry, I'm trying to clean up the incense mess that I made. Yeah, everybody's journey is different, so it really just, that's the thing with time, you just never know. Like, it could take anywhere from a day to a week to a month to a year to years to get over something, but that's all a part of the journey. And you just gotta be patient with yourself and find patience to get through it. You can't rush those things, because they will find a way to come back and peep their way back into your life. through little reminders and symbols and signs and synchronicities. So take your time with healing. It's not a race. It's always you versus you, and you with spirit. Be with spirit, and spirit will guide you. Spirit will show you. Look within yourself. You are spirit. You are made of spirit. You are made of energy. You are magical. Your life is magical because we're all here existing on this plane. So normally I start my readings off with pulling fortunes, but I opened the bag and then I got distracted with the whole incense thing, and then the phone call happened. So I'm gonna pull some fortunes now, and see what we get. But yeah, I hope y'all are okay. I just want to give you a hug because I feel like I need hugs, and I'm very grateful. I've been getting hugs from my students randomly. They're so sweet. Some of these are cards. We got a lot of fortune. But yeah, it's just been very, the energy's just been very attacky. And I don't like that. I'm very I'm in my soft girl era this year. Please calm down. I don't need that. I need softness. I need love. I need hugs. I need I need comfort. I need warmness. I don't like the attacky energy. I'm tired of fighting with people. I'm tired of the BS. I'm tired of the animosity. Yeah. One of my fortunes is upside down, and it literally says learn Chinese in bold letters. And this is bringing up the whole TikTok ban thing that just happened, where TikTok was supposed to get banned, and then they gave us a set date. And I remember the whole countdown of the days of them, people being like, oh my god, TikTok's gonna shut down on the 19th, and then we were all counting down our days and saying goodbye to each other and saying goodbye to people from across the world, and how America's literally trying to suppress us through our social media. And so that's another thing. Not only are people getting exposed, other things are being exposed and coming out to light right now. I don't know why this is popping into my head, but the whole thing about aliens and UFOs. For so long, people thought that aliens and UFOs were fake, and they were saying, oh no, it's made up, that's not real, this and that. And then come to find out, the government knew the whole time that aliens were real and that UFOs are real, and it's proven, and there's documentation, and they've just been hiding it all these years. So if aliens are real, what else in the world is real that people are suppressing, and that the government just isn't telling us, that they don't want us to know? And I saw I don't want to go into conspiracy theories and all that. I'm not trying, we're already at an hour. This reading's already at an hour and almost 5 minutes. But my message with that was, they were trying to take TikTok away from us because it is a quick resource. Information is spread so quickly on TikTok within the matter of seconds, minutes. You can learn something so quickly on TikTok, or you can share something to people across the world from you. And people are starting to wake up now. People are starting to be enlightened. Like I said, if you were already enlightened, then you could be growing your gifts. Your gifts are expanding. They're growing at a rapid rate. And the government, they don't want us to get to that level of awareness. They don't want us sharing information at the tip of our hands. They don't. It's all suppression. But then, just as soon as they said that they were going to take TikTok away from us, I guess they were seeing how everybody was like joining Red Note and how we're fighting against the patriarchy, and even if they took TikTok away from us, that we would just find another way through another platform. And so I feel like that was one of the reasons why they decided to give us TikTok back. Because they knew that if they would take it away, that it would cause an uproar, and do more damage than what's already happening in the world. They don't want us to fight back. And that's just a message that I got from this one thing that says learn Chinese. I didn't even show y'all. This is the back of the fortune. It says learn Chinese. Have a nice day. But yeah, that just reminded me of TikTok, because when I came back on TikTok, people were literally speaking Mandarin, and they were like, I never thought that in 2025 I would be learning Mandarin. Like, look at how many Americans are going to be speaking Mandarin by the end of the year. And I thought that was pretty awesome. Like, as an Asian American myself, it's not my language, but that was pretty cool. Like, yeah, I don't know. So maybe you could be learning a new language. That's something that I've been thinking about, is just studying more of language, because I'm already very like multilingual, but could you imagine like me knowing like more fluently of the other languages that I know? That'd be pretty badass. Like, my Spanish is pretty decent, I feel like. I also speak Cambodian, not fluently, but pretty decently. And yeah, just there's some other languages that I want to pick up, so that could be a cool hobby if that's something that you would want to get into. But yeah, let's start reading these messages. So the one that said learn Chinese on the background, or in the back, I'm going to read the front now. It says, next month will offer opportunities for personal achievement. Next month will offer opportunities for personal achievement. So you could be setting goals for yourself, and you could be achieving even more goals next month. And that's amazing. Keep doing it. Keep growing and glowing. I was literally talking to the teachers in the teacher's lounge about how I want to become a teacher, and just asking them for advice, and they were all so sweet and sharing their perspectives of things, and I thought that was amazing. And they were literally telling me, like, they're like, girl, I was a substitute last year, you can do it, you can become a teacher in a year. And I was just like, I don't know, I just felt so supported and just happy to be in the environment that I'm working at, and I felt so blessed to even be there and to be surrounded by so many beautiful, strong, smart, talented women. Like, um, like I said, my whole life 360. And if you would have told the past version of me that I would be where I am today, like I said, I would not have believed you. But I'm here and I'm doing it, and I'm sharing pieces and bits of it with y'all, and I'm very lucky to have y'all also being a part of this journey and watching me. Oh my god, side note, there's people from work watching me. So if you're watching me and you've made it to my tarot readings, welcome. Yes, I am a little strange, but I'm trying to be myself. And I hope that you can appreciate this part of me, this side of me, even though some people think it's weird. Like I said, it goes back to the conspiracy thing. There are so many people who watch my videos, which doesn't make sense to me. They watch my videos, but then they still have the tendency to be like, I don't believe what you're doing. I don't believe in what you're doing. It's not natural. Or for people to judge me from afar and be like, what you're doing is witchcraft and calling it what it's not. And then throwing their religion in my face and thinking that they're like above me. Like, but saying that what I'm doing isn't justified and that I'm crazy and that I'm making it up. But what I have to say to that is, if people can say that aliens weren't real and that UFOs weren't real, and then it gets proven that they are real, and then the government is sharing that they knew the whole time but it was being suppressed. Like I said, there's other things in the world that are being hidden and suppressed. So why can't I do tarot? Why can't I use a deck of cards to channel messages from my collective without being called crazy? Or make it make sense. Like, why am I being judged so harshly for what I'm doing, and then you're putting religion into it to call me crazy and make me feel like I'm crazy? But how does that justify what you're doing in your shoes? You think you're all high and mighty because you're practicing your religion and you think that's okay? Like, that's fine. You practice your religion. You do what you want to do, whatever makes you happy. But don't piss in someone else's cereal box, okay? If I'm doing what I'm doing and I'm not hurting a fly, let me do what I'm doing. I am helping some people. I feel like I'm helping myself. And I'm sharing my journey with some of y'all. And I think that's pretty cool. So, good luck bestows upon you. You will get what your heart desires. We get this one pretty often, but good luck. Good luck. I've been singing Chappelle Roan today. I was singing Hot to Go when I got here, but she also has this song called Good Luck Babe. So, good luck babe. Good luck babe. There is a prospect of a thrilling time ahead for you. There is a prospect for a thrilling time ahead for you. You have some surprises coming towards you in the future. Like I said, offers and opportunities might happen next month. So who knows what's going to happen by next month? If you're growing at the rate that you're growing already and you're going to keep growing, where are you going to be next month? This month, embrace change as an opportunity for personal transformation. This month, embrace change as an opportunity for personal transformation. So again, we're ending this reading with 555 energy. Big changes are ahead. Big changes are already happening. 55. And change can be uncomfortable. Change could be weird. But let it go and go with the flow. Stop trying to control everything. Just go with the flow is all I have to say with change. We're already at an hour and 14 minutes, but I just want to keep pulling cards. So I'm gonna close out with angel numbers. I'm gonna save this, but I do have my oracle card deck, so let's get some of these. Sorry if I keep sighing on camera. I'm okay. It's a lot of energy that I'm feeling. Oh yeah, it's almost Lunar New Year, so it's the year of the snake this year. So a lot of snakes are coming out. But snakes also represent transformation. They shed their skin. And it also represents fertility, because Adam and Eve, but take the message of the snake however it resonates with you. But it also represents like hidden enemies and snakes in the grass. So yeah. I got 6 cards that fell out of the deck. The first one says, "My destiny will reveal itself in time." My destiny will reveal itself in time. I don't know why I have this tendency to grow quickly. Like, I always go from 0 to 100 when I set goals for myself. I want things to transform so quickly. Like, I want to achieve my goal like that. And that's not the reality of it, because time plays a factor in everything. And like I said, this also goes back to the message that I said earlier, where somebody's trying to heal super quickly, and time is a factor that you have to put into your equation. I am so worried, not even worried, but I just am so ready to be a teacher already. Like, I'm trying to become a teacher like that. And like I said, I've only been in this field for 4 months. I need to go through the motions of working so that I can learn what I need to learn in order to journey into becoming a teacher. I need to grow first and gain the knowledge and experience of what it's like to have my own classroom, I don't know, there's just other steps that I need to take before I can become a teacher, that I need to allow myself time to even think about, to like just take the baby steps that you need in order to get there and stop rushing things. Not everything's going to happen overnight. Like I said, Rome was not built in a day. You have to take baby steps, and that's okay. That's okay. Take those baby steps. Step by step, you will get there. Like the teacher told me that I was talking to in the break room. She was a substitute last year. She was able to become a teacher in a year. I can do the same. I do not have to be a teacher right off the bat. It's okay. I can take my time and I can get there when I get there. My destiny will reveal itself in time. And your destiny will reveal itself in time. But you need to give yourself time and grace. And you will get there. I promise you. You will do the best you can every single day. You will do the best you can every single day. You will. I feel like I'm killing it right now at work. I show up and I show out every single day. Every single day is a brand new day, but every day that I show up for myself, I show up and I show out. Every day I leave work, every day I come into work, I am proud of what I'm doing. I am proud of who I'm becoming. I am proud of who I am. And I never in a million years thought that I would ever feel this way. Because at one point in my life, I hated myself. At one point in my life, I talked bad about myself. I looked down on myself. I hurt myself. But keep showing up for yourself. Keep doing the best that you can, and it will continue to pour into the rest of your life that way. When you pour love into yourself, you start pouring love into things and people around you, and you might not even realize it, and then they spread their love around, and then it's just contagious, like your love and your light. You will do the best you can every single day. And if you don't believe it, repeat that affirmation to yourself. Write it down on a card right now and put it in your mirror so you can see. Every single day, you will do the best you can. And you will start to believe it. Man, my throat. I think because it's so cold. Blah. I almost said strange. That was not the word that I was going for. So why am I saying strange? The energy is strange. I don't know. Take the word how it resonates with you. I've been finding the energy really strange. It's like hot one minute, then it's cold the next minute, and then it's like feisty, and then it's stray dogs walking in the yard and cats meowing and fighting. And anyways, what I meant to say was strong, brave, and bold. What I did was I pulled a Mean Girls and I put two of these words together, and I was saying strong and brave at the same time, and strange came out. But it says strong, brave, and bold. You are strong, brave, and bold. Yes, you are. And there's snakes all over these cards, y'all. You're doing the best you can every single day by being strong, brave, and bold. And you're surrounded by these snakes that are watching you do your damn thing. And that's why they're so bothered, because you trust in yourself to behave that way. You trust in the divine. You trust in your intuition. You are connected with yourself, and maybe that bothers them because they're not as in tune with themselves as you are. But even if you're not in tune with yourself, that's something that you can practice. You can get in tune with yourself. You can use your intuition. You have powers yourself that you don't even realize or recognize yet, because you just got to take the time to work on those skills. Everybody has magic in them. Everybody has intuition within them. Everybody has a gut feeling. Everybody has a voice in their head. Okay, I take that back. Not everybody has a voice in their head. But if you really, really want to, you can meditate. You can do the hard work that you need to in order to listen to yourself. At least listen to yourself. Do that favor for yourself. Love yourself. And your intuition will slowly start to grow. The more that you trust and listen to yourself, you can connect to your intuition too. There is no reason why you should look at somebody else in the way that they're connecting with their intuition and feel some type of way about it, because you have it within you too. The same people that are out here talking down on me and using religion to like slander my name and feel some type of way about what I'm doing, is just kind of like, it's blasphemy. Because we all believe in a higher power. That doesn't necessarily have to be God, but, or Buddha, whatever religion you're practicing in, but we're all looking towards a higher power, and we're all, I don't even, I'm losing the message. Anyways, y'all get the gist of what I'm saying. Like, you can connect with yourself too. Do not look at other people who are using their intuition as to be ugly. I don't know. Look within yourself. Why does it bother you so bad that someone else is connected to their own intuition? What does that say about you? Why are you avoiding yourself? Why are you avoiding looking within yourself? Again, it's hard work to have to look at yourself in the mirror sometimes, but how do you expect to truly be yourself? Confirmation. There's a car speeding past my house. Friggin' psychos. There's always people driving crazy around my neighborhood. But yeah, look within yourself. You can do it. I believe in you. Spirit believes in you. And you should believe in you too. Inhale and exhale. Like I said, if you're not in tune with yourself, one good way to do that is by meditating. And if you don't like to meditate, again, that has to do with you're not wanting to self-reflect or sit with the thoughts that are going through your head. So again, question yourself. What are you avoiding? What are you suppressing? What do you not want to see? And it's tough work, but maybe the things that you're avoiding is what you really need to work on. And it's within yourself that you're trying to hide, but you can get through it. It's tough work. It's freaking tough sometimes to sit there and deal with the thoughts that are in your head or your surroundings, but you can do it. Breathe through it. Breath work is also another good tool. Inhaling and exhaling. So let's take a good minute to inhale and exhale together. Let's do some breathing exercises. There's this theater class at my school, and they do breathing exercises together. I'm not gonna stand up, but I'm gonna do it in this chair, and we can do it together. Okay, so I want you to think of your body as a tree. You can root yourself with your feet, whether you are sitting or whether you are standing. That is the roots in the tree. Your body is the tree trunk, and then your arms are the branches. So we're going to, I don't remember what he says whenever he does this exercise, but you can also do this in like yoga practices or etc., self-help stuff. But whenever you breathe in, we're going to raise our arms up, and then whenever we breathe out, I am going to raise my arms back down to center. Center is basically just when your body's at rest normally. So let's do a few breaths together. So I'm reaching my feet. You can sit up, nice and tall. Good posture is always a good thing. And then we're going to breathe in, hold, breathe out, breathe in, hold, breathe out, breathe in, hold, breathe out, hold, breathe in, hold, breathe out. Okay. I feel a lot better. I don't know how y'all are feeling. But I will say, at the end of that breathing exercise, I did see the madman in my head again. So, again, it's like I'm picking up on the energy that this person's trying to work through it and they're trying to tell themselves that they're over it. Like, I just did this whole breathing exercise and I feel great. But mentally, in my head, I'm seeing the madman. So, like, mentally, people are not doing well. Their physical could be good, but mentally, they could be a little manic. But again, do your breathing exercises, meditate, listen to meditation music, and just chill there. I love doing that whenever I'm going through it. And last message as I close this out. It is okay to cry when you need to. It's okay for me to cry when I need to. It is okay to cry when you need to. Let that shit out. Let it go and let it flow. It is okay to cry. There is no reason that you should be holding in that pain. Let it go. Let it all out and let it go. It's okay. But what's not okay is telling yourself that you are okay when you're not okay. It's okay to not be okay. Okay? And I am sending you hugs and love. You will not stand in the shadow of another. Consider all your options before acting. You will not stand in the shadow of another. Consider all your options before acting. What was I saying earlier? Do not react to these people the way they are reacting to you. It will only cause you more damage. It is not going to fix the fire. You're only going to add fuel to the fire. Do not fight fire with fire ever. It does not solve anything. If anything, let them react. Let them react. Let them show their whole ass. Let them react the way they're acting. And I promise you, in the end, they're going to be like, oh, well, maybe I shouldn't have done that. Maybe I shouldn't have said that. Maybe I should have thought before I reacted. Because, yeah, some of these people are out here acting a whole damn fool. And you don't need to match that energy. It's not going to help you any. You will not stand in the shadow of another. Again, for me personally, this is talking about comparison. Comparing yourself to another person, comparing yourself to other people. Maybe you're looking at other people's lives and you're comparing it to yourself. Like I was talking about how I go from 0 to 100 and how sometimes I don't give myself the time to grow or to experience the things that I need to experience in order to get where I need to be. Sometimes I'm just like, I just want to be there already. I'm ready to be a teacher, but it can't happen overnight. I need to learn the lessons that I need to learn. I need to experience being in a classroom setting first. I need to experience different ages and different levels to see what best suits me. There's just different things I need to experience, but I keep comparing myself to other people in my life, and I'm like, why am I not as advanced as X, Y, and Z? Why am I not making salary base right now whenever we both, I don't know, just like comparing myself and being like, why am I not where they are at right now at this said point in time? But maybe it's not my time to be where they're at right now. I have growing that I need to do. I have other things that need to play out in divine time at this moment, and it's just not the right time, and that's okay. But what's not okay is sitting here comparing myself to all the other people that are in the position that I'm ready to be in. Comparing my finances to people that are in the position that I want to be in. comparing my status, my titles to people that I feel are doing better than me. Because that's already like unwanted toughness on yourself. Like, you don't need to do that to yourself. It's really not that big of a deal. You'll get there. You just gotta give yourself patience and grace, like I said. So yeah, stop comparing yourself to others if you're doing that. Because I have been doing that this past week, and I was spiraling the other day. But I journaled about it, and I felt a little better. But yeah. Thank you, Oracle messages. Okay, we're gonna close this out with some angel numbers. I already gave y'all 55, 555. Other numbers I've been seeing are 111, which talks about new beginnings. Again, you're going through a lot of changes, and you're going to continue going through a lot of changes over the months because you're still growing. And be patient with yourself. You'll get there. But yeah, these are my little angel number dices for just little plain die, gamer die. Two. What's this? Another two. 222 is a number that you could be seeing. That's one of my angel numbers. I see 222 quite often. It was one of the first numbers I ever saw. And to me, that tells me to not worry. It's very Hakuna Matata energy. There is no reason for you to worry. Go with the flow and everything will be alright. I'm also seeing 3, 4, 50, or maybe it's 0 and 5. I think it's 50. 3, 4, 50, and 6. Or 3, 4, 6, and then 50. But I kind of like the way 3, 4, 50, and 6 look, because to me, normally if it's 3, 4, 5, 6, excuse me, if it was 3, 4, 5, 6, that would tell me that you're taking the baby steps that you need in order to get to where you need to be. But since it's a 50, I feel like that's a huge leap. So it's like this consecutive like pace of like, okay, I'm taking the baby steps I need. And then you make this like huge leap. And then you go back to like, okay, I'm taking baby steps. Huge leap. Baby steps. Huge leap. So again, give yourself the time you need in order to grow. It does not have to be overnight. It does not have to be immediate. Be patient with yourself and everything will work out. Everything is always working out for us, no matter what it seems like at any given point or time. Everything is always working out. Everything is always working out, no matter what it seems at any given point or time. Alright, y'all. It's cold. I'm ready to go home. I'm ready to go see my husband. Stay protected. Don't let these people get to you. You're going to see a lot more snakes revealed. This is only the beginning of the year. Lunar year. Well, I guess beginning of the new year too. Keep doing what you're doing. You're looking amazing. People can see it. I hope you see it within yourself. And money's on the way. Money is on the way. And your health is improving. And I'm so proud of you for that. Whatever you're doing, whatever changes you made, keep doing it. And yeah. Give yourself patience. Give yourself grace. Keep going with the flow. Keep releasing things that don't serve you. Stop comparing yourself to other people. You are on your own journey. It is you versus you. It is you with God, with spirit, with your angels and ancestors. And yeah, I will see y'all next time. And hopefully y'all can hear me okay. I hope this video was okay. I've been recording for over an hour now, but yeah, I'll see y'all next time. Stay warm out there wherever you are, and bye.